just a few moments here. Alright, I think we're ready to go here. Boom! There we are. Hello! Hello and welcome to the first stream of The Evil Within. We're going to be playing the Evil Within here on PC. Hopefully this goes okay. Hopefully this goes well. This is a little bit more of a demanding game than some of the other games I've streamed from the PC, so we'll see exactly how this is going to go here. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes okay here. And just give us a quick moment here. I'm going to check and make sure that the audio levels are balanced appropriately before we get going here. But I think they are. I'm going to turn the desktop audio down just a little bit, but I think it's going to be good. I think we're going to be okay. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully this doesn't, like, blow up the computer or anything. Although my computer is pretty decent, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. Let's see here. We can go ahead, pull that up, and we'll start. The Evil Within has a weird thing for me. Like, I have 2 computer monitors with everything that I do. And, for some reason, every time I start that game, or I start The Evil Within for the first time, it wants to play it on my second monitor, which is like my offshoot monitor. It's not the monitor I want to play games on. It's the smaller monitor, so I had to fix all that before I started the stream today. So hopefully this works okay. We're going to try and play this game with the black bars off. Which is not how I originally played this game, so we'll see how it goes. I know, like, maybe a month ago or something, I had started playing through this game again, and then I got the idea, I was like, I'm just going to wait till October. And I didn't play any more of it because of that, so. But we're going to go ahead and just start a new game. That's fine, I don't really care. Let's see here. Barely visible. I think that's good. Jeez. So what are the options here? For the weak and fearful, auto aiming enabled by default and slightly more ammo than normal. I guess we'll probably just play on survival, which is the standard, and if it gets too hard, you know, we can always turn it down, haha. But we'll go ahead and go here. Now, I played this game originally when it came out on the Xbox One. It came out on the Xbox One, what, 2014? That seems right. I was really pumped for this game. As a huge fan of Resident Evil and of Shinji Mikami, whose name I probably butcher every time I say it. I was really looking forward to this game, and then when it hit, I enjoyed the gameplay. I enjoyed the mechanics. I thought the story was rather weak.
Sorry, detectives. I know you're just coming off
So
the case,
we'll
but
see how I feel about it playing through it a second time here.
Sounds serious. Is it a riot?
A call went out just before I picked you up. Said it was multiple homicides. Half a dozen units already on scene.
131, please advise.
Hey, maybe it's the ghost of that doctor who went schizo and chopped up all those patients.
That's not what happened. Some patients disappeared. Some kind of scandal?
Still, gives you the creeps, doesn't it?
127, 124, please respond.
Hair on my
Joseph.
mic here. There we go.
You think there's a connection?
It's a possibility. I believe the records were sealed.
Anyone on scene respond.
Now the main guy who plays
Dispatch, this is Detective Castellanos in 184. What's the situation?
what was his first name?
184, be advised.
I want to say his name was Ethan, or maybe it's Edward, or I can't remember.
Is there any...
God damn it! Jesus!
Oh, I'm sitting here. I'm like, why the hell is my whole thing rumbling? It's my controller. The main character, he's voiced by the dude from Hell on Wheels.
Junior Detective Kidman. Any
And then
thoughts?
the chick
Nothing yet.
is voiced by,
begins with
if you ever watched the TV show Dexter, his sister, Deborah Morgan. I forget, I don't remember, isn't her name like Jennifer Carpenter? It seems right? I remember weird shit like that I shouldn't remember. I'll say off the bat, like, this game already looks better on PC than it did on the Xbox One. This game had, like, horrendous film grain that you can thankfully turn off here.
What do you make of it?
I'll be playing Evil Within
Contact
2
dispatch,
on
let them know what's
PS4.
Joseph, Kidman, you're with me.
I decided I
Look
get
around.
that I'm going to get Evil Within 2 on PS4, and I'm going to play through Wolfenstein, the new Colossus on Xbox One X. So that means I'm going to actually wait on Wolfenstein for like a week or two. I'm trying to decide if I want to play with this game with the bars on or off. I haven't decided yet. For now, we're going to leave them off, but I might turn them back on because I feel like that really helped the gameplay. Boy, this guy runs weird, doesn't he? It's like, it's kind of hobbled.
It smells like blood.
All right, stay sharp.
Sure.
We're gonna check it out.
So we'll be
Don't
streaming
let
till
anyone else
about
steer this door.
9 o'clock Central Time here.
We
So,
don't know what's happening here.
and then I will be streaming
You're
more of this
backup.
game tomorrow, possibly Thursday night as well. This is a game I want to get through as quickly as possible because Evil Within 2 is like right around the corner. So,
Did you hear something?
notice like a weird judder every once in a while. What I should do really quick here, I don't know if I can do this without having to restart the game though, so if I have to restart I'm not going to do it right now, but let's just see what it's like when I... Yes, okay. I just want to see what it's like.
Are you injured? What happened here?
Can't
if you remember when this game came out, this was how the game was supposed to be played in this weird letterbox format. We'll see how I end up feeling about it. For now, I'm going to leave it on for a little bit, and then I'm going to take it off, then kind of test it out and see which way I like it more. It definitely gives it more of a cinematic feel, I'll say that. But that was a big thing about this game when it came out that people complained about, was the black bars. It never bothered me.
What the hell?
I think the guy who voices the bad guy in this game, and again, I don't remember names or any of that shit from this game, is voiced by Jackie Earle Haley, which is the dude from Watchmen. He played Rorschach. He also was the new Freddy Krueger in the not very great Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. Which was a shame, because I thought the Friday the 13th reboot movie was really good, so I was really looking forward to seeing this other one, and it wasn't very good. I did fully play through episode 2 of Batman Telltale, episode 2 of The Enemy Within, which is season 2. I will be doing a video review of it tomorrow. I decided against recording it today. Might try turning the black bars back on here in just a second. I think there's a way I can crouch, but I don't. Okay, I have to hold the crouch button? I don't remember that, but okay, sure. Here, really quick, let's... Yeah, I remember, I wonder, I honestly don't know the answer if they remove the black bar thing in, like they made that an option in the console version later on. Because I literally only played through this game once on the Xbox One, and then I never touched it again. I heard really good things about the download content. I don't know if we're going to play the download content on this run through. I do have it, but it came with this version of the game, but it depends on how quickly we get through the story here. This guy immediately notices me. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, this is gonna be a long game. I'm noticing like this weird judder with this game that I'm not a huge fan of, but whatever. It could be that I'm also trying to run the stream at the same time playing this game. Oh, we'll try to be a little faster in getting these keys. It's really weird to play this game full screen without any of the black bars at all. I'll say that. probably why it runs a little juddery too. Is I don't think it's meant to be played this way without those black bars, because they totally weren't anticipating having to put that in the game. It's not how it was designed. The one thing I'll say about the new one, from at least the trailers and stuff I've watched, is it looks a lot more coherent story-wise, and that's good, because that's what this franchise needs. I've had a hard time since Telltale decided to call Batman Season 2 The Enemy Within. I have a hard time calling that game The Enemy Within, and I keep referring to it as The Evil Within, which is that's not a good thing to keep doing. It's going to be hard when I record that video review tomorrow and not keep saying that. I will say, without spoiling anything for that video, that I really enjoyed Episode 2. It's really well done. It continues the trend of that being just a phenomenal work with Batman's lore and everything. Like, it's really well done. And shockingly, like, along with Episode 1, no issues on the Xbox One. Like, and if, like, the first season of Batman Telltale was incredibly broken at times on the Xbox One, at least the version that I played, and this season's been pitch perfect in terms of all of that stuff. Had no problems. It runs really solid. Looks really good. Like season 1, the last episode specifically, when you're fighting the final, like, when you have the final confrontation with the villain of that game, that person appeared without a face for me, and
the exit?
It just was really bizarre. But it seems like they've gotten this engine down this time, so that's at least something. I have not decided after Evil Within is done here if the next game for Horror Month here is going to be Castlevania Symphony of the Night, or if it's going to be Dead Space. I mean, I'm going to play both those, but I don't know which one's going to be first yet. I haven't decided yet. I'm leaning towards doing Castlevania first, but I haven't. I don't know yet. The other thing too, I'm kind of waiting to see if usually Steam has a big sale sometime in October, which they call like the fall sale. It's only usually a weekend. It's not like their typical like summer sale or winter sale, but it's usually like a weekend. And I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that Dead Space 2 is on sale, because if that game goes on sale, then I would like to do both Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 back to back. I have not played Dead Space 2 since it came out. And that's a really good game. So. Alright, well. We should probably hide, shouldn't we? I can't remember if he comes in here, he's gonna like hurt me or something. We'll find out. Oh shit. This guy's very angry. Alright. I will warn you guys, sometimes I'm good at stealth games, sometimes I'm really shitty at stealth games, so we'll see how I end up doing here. I don't remember there being too much of this kind of hiding bullshit in the first, in Evil Within, so, but I could be wrong. Can't tell if this guy's gonna come in here or what he's doing. Probably sit back here. I got my 50th anniversary Night of the Living Dead Blu-ray from Amazon today. If you guys don't know, they finally gave in and did a Blu-ray remaster of Night of the Living Dead, and it is under $10. like at least it was to pre-order, which I did a couple weeks ago. I didn't even know it existed. I was just, as usual, perusing Amazon late at night. That's usually what ends up happening. Like, all my Amazon purchases, I swear to God, are like at 1 o'clock in the morning. And that's when I discovered, I was like, oh shit, like this is a legit thing. So, pretty cool. That came in the mail today. Looking forward to watching that. I think they even remastered it. I could be wrong. I think it was even remastered in widescreen for the first time. I could be wrong, though. It looked like that from the back of the packaging. I have not opened it yet. But either way, I'm really happy to get my hands on that. But yeah, I think when I bought it, it cost me like $8. That's absurd. So, considering I think maybe a year ago they did a like heavy remaster of Texas Chainsaw, and that was a lot more expensive.
Can't let him see me. Shit.
How did he see me? I don't understand how he saw me. He's literally looking the other way. Dumb. Dumb. Because I laughed at my guys like, I can't let him see me. And then just immediately get killed. Sure. Sure. But this is the thing I didn't like about this game was like it has an interesting premise when it starts. I think it's very interesting when it starts, and then it just
Shit.
there's too many of these like nightmare scenarios with it. I'm gonna die again. Can I make it through this? Oh, he just comes out. I told you guys I'm bad with stealth stuff. Shit. Shit. But I wish there's no bottle in here I could pick up, is there? Alright, let's keep an eye on this idiot. So I think I need to get over where he is. We're not coming all the way out here, are we? That would irritate the shit out of me. That's right, go back. Go back. I think he like dicks himself in here too. He starts chasing you again. I know that. But like from a story's perspective, like how the hell did I get into this situation already? Like that's where I was bothered in the beginning at this game. Like I'm okay with horror stories when they flip around and stuff like this if you give me a coherent story. Wait, hold on. How did he catch up to me already? Are you kidding me, game? Are you freaking kidding me right now? How did he catch up to me so fast? Oh, I hate that. Like, this freaking game. How did he catch up to me so fast? I don't understand. Like, can I go faster here? Like, I'm pretty sure I can't move any faster. Like, there's no other way around that. Okay. That's so stupid. That's what should have happened the first time. Dumb.
Twisting me around. There is nothing I can do.
Look, I think film grain, as far as an effect, can be used appropriately sometimes in video games, but a lot of times people just don't use it correctly in games. I'm going to adjust the camera here a little bit. A lot of times people just don't use it correctly in video games. And I usually just, like, especially if I have the option, which you don't get a lot of, there's not a lot of console games that allow you to turn off effects like that, but if I ever play a game on PC where I can turn off, the two effects I hate are film grain. That's my most hated effect, and then motion blur would be the other one. I can't stand motion blur. I just think it looks shitty, and I always turn that off. I guess you just auto run in this game when you can. Was his first name Sebastian? Maybe it was Sebastian. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Detective! Get in, get in!
That guy's jacket.
Man, I'm sorry, but
That was incredibly glitchy.
I waited, but please settle down, Leslie.
Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie.
Shit! There's no going back.
Shit. You know, that's what I was trying to figure out today. I'm going to look it up right now. I was trying to figure out today when daylight savings begins. Because we got to be really close to it. Oh, it's Sunday, November 5th. Okay, it's in November. For some reason, I kept thinking it was like first weekend of October or something. Okay, that makes more sense.
Damn it. Are we cut off from everyone?
Everyone must be dead.
I'm still toying with the idea of doing a live stream of Rock Band. I've been thinking
Just a few
about it.
bumps. We're fine. Fine.
There's a couple new songs I want to get for it.
We're far away.
I don't think I've ever talked about it on the channel. I was a huge Rock Band guy. Like, I played a shit ton of Rock Band. I have over 800, and I think right now I sit at about 880 songs on Rock Band. Like, I put money into that game. My only reason for not wanting to do a stream for Rock Band is I'm afraid with the copyright laws the way they are and stuff, like I don't want the video to have to be taken down because I'm playing copyrighted music and stuff, so I have to look into that. I just haven't looked into it yet. I mean, I've seen people stream Rock Band on Twitch and stuff, so I don't see why I couldn't. Sure, let's save the game. So I guess it was chapter 3 is as far as I got before, so we're just going to save over my old saves, because I don't really care. Alright. Next chapter. But no, I'm still looking into doing Rock Band. The other thing, too, is like, I really want to... I'm really striving hard to keep all of my streams horror-themed for the month of October. But I'm definitely really considering doing a stream of Rock Band very soon. I love that game. Like, Rock Band 4, say what you will, it was fun to play your songs again. I thought that the new solo thing was kind of cool. You could go back to classic solos if you want. But I like Rock Band 4. The big downfall for Rock Band 4 for me, the reason I still think Rock Band 3 is always going to be the pinnacle of that franchise. Like what that game did compared to some of the other Rock Bands, it was an excellent game. And I gotta adjust the camera again here. I still can't get this camera just right. Like what it did for just music games, like it was the best music game. Like yeah, I know there's always gonna be people out there that argue like the Guitar Hero games are better and blah blah blah. I think Guitar Hero 3 was the last Guitar Hero I really liked, and then after that, like Metallica was a good Guitar Hero, Aerosmith was whatever.
Are we awake?
Is everyone else all right? The city.
Whatever are you talking about? You are the only soul here. Right now.
There were other offshoot Guitar Heroes. Like they made a Van Halen one. I don't think I ever played the Van Halen one.
You're always welcome.
I played every Guitar Hero too. That's the thing. Like I kept playing that game until the only one I did not buy or did not really play much of was that new one.
Without signing in, there is no way to ensure your future memories.
Itch there. I guess I get to save again. Cool. I'll just save over the other save. I don't really care. Yeah, like I just think that was a better game, like Rock Band 3 than Rock Band 4. Like it has its moments and stuff. The character creator was much better in Rock Band 3. One thing that always bothered me that they kind of fixed in Rock Band 3, and then in Rock Band 4 it went back to being... Rock Band 4 to me felt like Rock Band 2.5. Like they stripped a lot of the things that progressed that series forward with its previous entry. So when you get to Rock Band 4, there's features in that they just don't have. Like one of my major things that bothered me was if you had a female in your band and you played a song that had a female vocalist, it didn't matter what...
This is for your own good.
No.
It didn't matter what instrument that person was playing, they would immediately be the vocalist, and then the other person would switch over to that. And for some reason, they took that out. And I don't understand why.
Lady, am I going crazy?
Now what makes you say that? I'll be waiting.
So, but yeah, and I definitely played Rock Band 4. Like, I put some time into the game. I'd have to actually look on my Xbox and see what amount of time I put into it, but it's quite a bit. Like, I put my time into that freaking game.
Shit. What the hell is going on?
I even bought the the Rivals expansion thing that came out last year? I bought that. Yeah, I know. That's how you heal.
Kidman, where are you? Connolly.
Look at that! Look at that leaf. The way it's flowing. I'm gonna see if I can find another one like that. That just looks really glitchy. That's really weird. Okay, anyways. Like, there are parts of this game that I really enjoy and appreciate, and then there's other parts when you play it, you're like, huh? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's so stupid. That being said, like, the little bit I've watched on the Evil Within 2, and I haven't watched a lot because I kind of wanted to go in that game as blind as possible, other than, you know, knowing, having played the first one. The little bit I've seen on it, it looks really good, so I'm looking forward to playing that game. Hopefully they learned from some of their mistakes with this one. If you guys give me a second here, I'm actually going to turn on the air conditioning unit here in this room because it's getting really hot. We're in this like weird situation right now. At least I'm in the Chicago Midwest area, and much like this time last year, the weather is just weird right now. It's like I'm at the point where like I can accept that it's gonna get cold. Like, I hate cold weather. I can accept that it's gonna happen. Ooh, this is a good throwback part in this game. I remember this. I think they do the face turn like Resident Evil, if I remember correctly. And it's pretty cool. So let's see. It's good. That's good.
My God, Conway.
But the last 2 days, and like that's the weirdest thing, is like this entire summer has been so incredibly pleasant in terms of warm weather. Like, it hasn't been so hot that you hate it, but it hasn't been so cold that you're like, this doesn't feel like summer. It's just been what I would describe as pleasant, you know? And much like last year, we're going through the same kind of situation where now here at the end is when we're getting all the shitty hot weather. And like yesterday and today, like, it wasn't necessarily that it's hot, it is the humidity has driven me nuts. Like, I've said this many times on these streams and stuff, I walk every day, twice a day for the most part. Like, today I walked 7.2 miles. Yesterday I think I walked 8. And I mean, I'm a bigger guy, so I usually sweat quite a bit. However, like, for some reason with this humidity, it is just awful. Like, it doesn't even feel like sweat, it feels like grease. Like, it's just awful, man. Like, it's disgusting. It's awful. Hate it. The funny thing was, I was looking at the weather and it was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be, you know, get down to like the 60s this weekend. I'm like, okay, so there's at least an end to some of this like really, really humid shit. And then I was looking today, it's like, oh no, actually we made a mistake. It's actually gonna be like 80 degrees again next Monday. Sure. So whatever. Weird. I enjoy this part.
Hurts! Hurts!
Whoa. Were you warning me about this? You were Leslie, right? I'm a police officer. Maybe
I
should
laugh
help
every
you.
time this guy's reaction.
Shit. How am I gonna get you to a hospital?
Hospital! Hospital! Hospital!
Hospital! He
What
just
the
runs away.
fuck?
He just runs away every time. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I totally didn't mean to do that. I moved the stick on accident. Sorry about that. Not a good first run here of this game in 3 years. Wow, man. Oh, I hope I don't have to sit through that again. I'm probably going to. See, now they're letting me sprint on my own terms. Oh, we get to hear that kid say hospital again, so that's cool. Hospital! Oh, that's okay. They limit your sprint in this game.
Hurts! Hurts!
Whoa. Were you warning me about this? You are Leslie, right? I'm a police officer. Maybe I should help you.
Should help you.
Shit. How am I gonna get you to a hospital?
Hospital. 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 Hospital!
What the fuck?
There we go. I think I'm pretty sure Shinji Mikami is doing Evil Within 2 as well. I'm pretty sure. All I remember about this game is the best chapter of it was chapter 9. I remember that being the chapter I enjoyed the most. Forgot they brought back the body burning thing from like Resident Evil Remake. I think the game still looks pretty good. Like it has its own visual style, but I think it looks and runs pretty well. It runs better than it does on either of the consoles. So I don't even think, even if you put boost mode on the PS4 Pro, I think somehow that makes this game run worse from what I was reading. But just the PS4 Pro, man, like. Yep, I was right. Sebastian Castellanos. You know what I'll probably end up doing, even though I play through this again, I'll probably end up just going...
Shit.
I'll probably end up just going on Wikipedia to recap the story.
What the? Back here again. I must be losing it.
I might split up after... I'm kind of leaning towards doing Castlevania for the next stream after Evil Within. I'm not the kind of person that's used to sitting in chairs like this for long periods of time playing games. So...
Whatever is the matter?
Can I upgrade myself right now? I should see. See what kind of upgrades I can get. Costs 100. Oh no, it costs a lot more. Might as well upgrade my pistol a little bit. I was looking at a couple other weird horror games that I might do one-off streams on this month too. Like there's a game I never really gave a lot of time or a look at, which is called Betrayer, I think. And the other one that I played a little bit of, it actually thought it was a pretty terrifying game, is a game called Dread Out. This is gonna suck because I don't have any ammo. shadows look a little off in this game too, but it could just be the port of it. It's probably, honestly, it's probably not the best PC port of a game. Hey, at least it works, unlike Deadly Premonition. You know, I'm thinking. So I re-downloaded Prey on my PC now that I have a different hard drive, and I'm thinking maybe it'll work. So maybe I can finally play Prey. And I also thinking I might try once again Deadly Premonition and see maybe it'll work this time. Maybe it was just a hard drive thing. I don't know. Well, that looked kind of weird when I turned him around. Let's look here. Like, you can kind of see his eyes gleam. That's kind of creepy. Okay. But yeah, I haven't. I've definitely thought about it. I might try and just see. I really want to play Deadly Premonition. And I don't want to play the 360 version of it because it's just such an ugly ass looking game. I played through like the first part of it on the 360 recently too, like a couple months ago. And I got to the point where like I'd rather just play this better version of it on PC. I also was reading like I was excited that they were putting Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen out on Xbox One and PS4, which I think came out today. And I didn't reserve it. I thought about it. And I was like, no, because I'm not going to play it anytime soon. And I was reading it's not a great port, which is shocking because that PC port is excellent. So if I ever want to play that game, I'm probably just going to play it on PC. So that's a game I'm looking at maybe doing some streaming of later on. We're talking way down the road. But that's disappointing because I was really like, oh, I'll get that game on like the PS4 or something.
Hey, are you guys from around here?
Thinking it would be the same high quality port as those Resident Evil ports and the Dead Rising ports, and apparently it's not. And that's disappointing. Cool. Problem is I don't know how long that guy's going to stay over there, because the minute I go over there, he's going to be like, what? And he's going to come waddling over. Oh, shit, he's waddling over towards me. I don't have that much health right now either. You know what? I do have that, syringe. I should just use that. Kind of forgot I had that. Problem is I could totally kill this guy with these 2 bullets, but then I'm gonna end up screwing myself against these other enemies. Let's see if I can sneak kill him. But yeah, I'm really bummed that the Dark Arisen port isn't a good port of that game. That's a huge ass bummer. I'm gonna wait and see. Maybe the Xbox One X will have a better upgrade path for it, because it sounds like it doesn't even have any PlayStation 4 Pro support, which is ridiculous to me. So we'll see. It's a real bummer though, because again, like, say what you will about Resident Evil 5 and 6. I know a lot of people have hatred for 6 and stuff. All 3 of those remasters for Xbox One are just ports of the PC version, and they run, you know, 1080p 60, and they look and play great. And the same for Dead Rising 1, 2, and Off the Record. So I find it really bizarre that that Dark Arisen is just not a good port. So it's kind of sad. Some matches will burn this body up. I thought there was a guy dicking around in here. Maybe not. Is he actually going to see me in the dark? Of course. Ah, that's kind of creepy looking. Oh, good news. It's the end of my bullets. Oh wow! What a nice gift that man bestowed upon me. He gave me my 2 bullets back. Wow. Wow. That's sure is a thing that happened there. I'm gonna try and read the notes in this game this time. I don't even think I did. Maybe that's why I didn't get the story the first time, because I didn't read any of that shit. Usually I read that kind of shit in games, unless it's something like Resident Evil 1 that I've played it so many times that I know everything. I don't think there's anything else back here, because isn't this just the same freaking house I was in, right? Yeah. Okay, we can keep moving down then. Kick that door open. That kind of glitchy. I think it was the game was just trying to process that smoke thing, the smoke effect, and it looked weird for a second. Now it looks okay. Again, I don't think this is the best port I've played of a console game. You know, sometimes PC games get good ports, sometimes they get bad ports. I could dome this guy if I wanted to, but I kind of wanna distract and do one of those stealth kills because I enjoy doing that now. The other thing is, like, I don't know why I'll show you, but like this game, I'll show you on the controller. It's kind of awkward to control. Like, I consider myself a huge fan of the Xbox controller and have for many years, but for some reason I feel like the controls are just a little awkward in this game on this controller. That this game probably plays a excuse me, probably plays a little bit better on DualShock 4. Oh, that's not good. What? Can I not melee this guy? I'll keep meleeing this guy. Oh shit. Bottle's not gonna help me, game. See if I can trick this guy into coming over here. That's okay. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. But yeah, I am totally I am really going back to my earlier thought, thinking about doing a Rock Band stream at some point. But if I do that, I kind of want to buy a couple new songs and play new songs. Like, I saw a song that I've always wanted in that game is Blue Oyster Cult Burnin' For You. This is a song me and one of my buddies have talked about being a rock band for literally 4 years. And apparently it's in. They just put it in the game like last week, so I want to get that. I know they put that Oasis song, Champagne Supernova, that's in Rock Band 4 now. That's pretty cool. But I say this as someone who has over 880 songs in that game, but you know, got to keep the library growing, man. I doubt that game gets Xbox One X support. I don't think Harmonix cares about that. Well, why would I burn this body? The guy's dead. swear there was like another one of those traps out here, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Lucky I didn't cross that one. But you can only use that once? That's kind of lame. Hey, drop bullets, though. That's something, at least. Like I said, another thing I want to do at some point is I want to stream some Skyrim modding. I'm going to mod Skyrim, and probably just, I mean, obviously, I don't have any of my saves or anything anymore. Those mods and that save was all lost when the hard drive died. So I would have to start from the beginning, but that's the fun of that game, is starting the mod process over again. Oh hey, how's it going? Getting low on those too. Let's see if I get something from them. I feel like they come and attack me right here. Keep wanting to mash A, and that's not what you mash here.
Out of ammo?
To actually get both of them? Wow, that's impressive. They gonna drop anything for me? Ammo, that's cool. Anything for me there? Ah, of course not. Alright, well, I'll take that. Unexpected. We're not in the best shape here, though.
Good God. That's right. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Shit. I kind of remember this now.
Shit. Better get out of here.
See, like ammo conservation in this game is definitely a thing, but it's not so intrusive like those Revelations, like especially Revelations 2. Chapter 2 clear! I don't remember how many chapters are in this game. Maybe 4. I don't remember. I should look. I really don't remember. I'm gonna look. I'm curious. I don't remember this game being extremely long. Like, I remember it being about the length you would expect for this kind of game, so. We're looking here to see right now what, how many chapters are in this game, I'm curious. There are 15 chapters, okay. Okay, that seems about right. Okay. I can't remember when I was playing through on the PC briefly, when I first picked this up on PC. I picked this up relatively recently on PC. Like, it was on sale really cheap with all the DLC for like maybe $7 or $8. Like, I didn't pay much for this. You know, one of the joys of PC gaming, not paying a lot. Even then, like, I turned off the film grain, it's still heavily present. Like, not as bad. Like, I can turn it on and you'll definitely, like, here. I'll show you guys an example. I wonder what this game's like if you turn that off. Let's see here. Shadow quality is high. Can I? Okay, I can't make it any higher. Where is it? La, 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 la. I thought there was a slider for it. There's that, but that's not. Maybe you can't do it in the actual game. There's definitely a film grain slider. Because I remember heavily turning it down. Like, it's still present in this game. Oh, you need matches in order to get past this part. I remember that. Take that. I don't have any matches right now. I think they would give me some matches. Oh boy, this isn't, this ain't too good. This ain't good. Now they gift me matches, because they know. I kind of vaguely remember this part of the game. I keep doing that because for some reason I think that's crouch. I think that would be a better crouching system. Oh, that's lovely. I just noticed that. Lovely. I got a grenade. That actually might come in handy in a little bit here. Didn't get anything for burning that body though, so you know. Win some, you lose some. It's nice of that guy to leave that axe here for me though. I was watching. That reminds me. I don't know why this is coming up now, but I happened to notice. So like obviously at the end of this month there is. Stranger Things season 2 is coming to Netflix, but there is some other horror movie premiering. Like I think it's on Friday the 13th. Called The Babysitter, and it's on Netflix. It doesn't look very good. That being said, I will probably watch it, and I will probably do a film club review of it. But it doesn't look very good, if we're being honest. So I looked at it, and I think it's filmed by that McGee guy who did he did one of the Mission Impossible movies, and he also did that Terminator Salvation movie that some people hate. I thought the movie's okay, but some people hate it. I thought for a Terminator movie that didn't actually have Arnold in it,
No, don't shoot.
it was pretty solid.
Not one of them.
I mean, spoiler, yeah, he's kind of in that movie, but it's not really him.
Crashed, right?
Yes, we're lucky to be alive.
Have you seen anyone else?
My patient Leslie. I saw him running up ahead, but
But
come this way. Quietly, mind you. Have a look for yourself. Those things chased me all the way into the village.
me too. They're all over the place.
Leslie went through that gate. Good Lord.
There are too many to shoot our way through.
One of us could try to lure them away while the other gets the gate open. You're the one with the gun.
If you say so.
Damn them both thing. There is a crank on the terrace. You will need to operate it if I'm to pass through.
I don't remember what this guy was trying to do.
Here! Here! Hey! Over here! That's right, this way!
That old guy's gonna get himself killed.
Ow. Should probably heal myself. Yeah, I figured that was coming because I got stuck in that corner. Tomorrow night's stream will definitely be longer than tonight too. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get through Evil Within as fast as I can. This is the reason I'm streaming this game more so is because I want to refresh myself for the new one that's out a week from Friday. Like already, we're so close, man. And if that's a week from Friday, we're only a couple weeks away from Mario Odyssey. Like we're rolling into the fall release. Like the fall's here, man. It's like. Crazy to think that it's already here, and it still feels like summer. But oh, good, this guy's just up here now. Look at this guy with a gun. I don't. Because I can't. I'm sorry, I gotta get used to this shit game again. I don't know, because the other thing, I kind of want to play through a horror game that I've never played through this month. So I gotta look through my Steam stuff and decide. What that's gonna be. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, I never played through that game Dread Out. I could do that. The game's pretty creepy. I've already done Outlast and Outlast 2. Outlast, like, I really like Outlast 1. Like, I have a really strong love for the first one. The second one was okay. I didn't hate it, but I didn't think it was very great either. I thought it was okay. It was a lot different. I want to see if I can sneak up on this guy. That's pretty good. Oh, I would burn his body, because, like... Oh, that's right. This is the guy with the gun. See if I can get him to drop his shit gun now. Burn! Burn! Oh, that's doing its thing. Heal. Legit, can you not pick up the gun that he drops? That's shitty. And that. I hear a save room. Oh, I see it. I'm not even anywhere near it. Those get a lot harder later on. I remember that. Isn't the whole point of this game this guy's crazy or something? Is that what it is? Maybe that's what it is and I just don't remember.
She's gone.
Wonderful. I'll be interested to see what they do with this stuff in the next game. Like how this part of it works. The other game that I'd like to go back to at some point, and I kind of want to go back and just do the entire game from beginning to end, and just restart over, is Recore. I really like that game. I really enjoyed it. It's not perfect. Like, it definitely has its faults, unfortunately, but I really enjoyed that game for what it was. I would love to start from the beginning, because I'm at a shitty part in that game. I never finished it. I got to the very end. Oh, that's right. Can you look in the other rooms? I can't remember. Like, what happens if I just keep going down this hallway? I guess you can just go back this way. But at some point I would like to replay through that game again. I thought it was really cool. And I doubt we'll ever get a Recore 2, which is a shame because I think Microsoft really had something good going there. There's some really good mechanics in that game. It's just unfortunate that they turned it into a budget title at the last minute. Because I think if they would have... It feels like they rushed that game out, and I feel like if they would have just held their horses on it for like 6 months longer, and they would have put it out with that stuff that they just recently added back into it, they could have put it out as a $60 game, and I bet you it would have been a lot better. That's another game I'll also say, like, it ran kind of shitty on the base Xbox One, and then I ended up playing it on PC, and it was a much vastly superior PC game. It runs great on PC, and I'm sure the Xbox One X, 4K version of it will run great too. My one thing I hope for the Xbox One X, and we'll see. I'm waiting for that thing to hit me. All I want out of that system is the ability to choose, like, okay, you can either play these games 4K 30, if it supports it 4K 60, or you can do 1080p 60. That's all I want that system to do. Because, like, the PS4 Pro, like, when you get a game that has PS4 Pro support, it looks really great. Don't get me wrong. Oh, that's trash. I'm not gonna burn that guy. Actually, I have 5. Burn them. That's all I want. Like, and that's my biggest disappointment with the PS4 Pro is, like, when games are supported by it, it's cool. But there's so few games, it seems like, that are supported by it. Like, and you have your big heavy hitters of the year, like Persona 5. What would that game have looked like if it supported anything? Anything. Now, I know that Persona 5 is a bad game to use as an example because it was just a port of a PS3 game, but still. I just think the support for the Pro has been lackluster. I'm pretty sure Evil Within 2 has PS4 Pro support, and I'm sure it'll be a lot better, but...
Shit, better find cover.
I remember this part sucks. Really? That's kind of weird. Fine, let's burn this up. Like, nothing is dropping anything for me. I mean, the biggest thing about the Xbox One X is, like, is it even going to matter? Like, Sony has such a huge, like, market share for the entire world against Xbox. Like, it's kind of absurd. Like, in America, they're neck and neck. Like, that's the thing. And people love to forget that in America, it's really close. Like, within What do people? I think people have said like it's about 20 to 25,000 per each system in America, in North America, I should say. Whereas, and like that's like 20,000 in America, or 20. Why do I keep saying thousand? 20 million, right? Million? Yeah, million. Gosh, I'm out of it right now. It's like 20 million in America, and I think the last time anybody had concrete information, you know, that's the problem. Like Sony loves to get out there and tell you their numbers, and Microsoft doesn't because they're the losers this generation, unfortunately. And last generation it was the other way around, where Sony wouldn't talk about numbers at all. That being said, that guy out here? I guess not. That being said, like they're neck and neck in America, but yeah, as far as the world goes, like Sony is like 3-1. They're literally worldwide and globally, they are outselling Microsoft 3-1 in terms of consoles. And it's interesting, you know, it's the kind of thing, like when this generation started, the argument was, oh, people aren't going to want consoles anymore. Everybody just thought people would either move on to PC or mobile games, and it hasn't been that way. Like, consoles are very much relevant these days. Oh, I'm amazed that didn't hurt me. That's impressive. So I have the Destiny app on my phone, and like, it's okay. The problem with it, the problem I have with this stupid ass app is I keep getting, like, every time there's a notification, I get so many notifications because the people that I'm in a clan with for Destiny, like, live and breathe that game in a way that I don't. Like, I like Destiny 2 a lot, actually. You know, my initial review was kind of low and on the mediocre side in terms of how I felt about that game, but the more I've played it, the more I've liked it. And if I were a chance to re-review it, I'd probably give it a little bit higher of a review score. I might go back and retitle that video review of the story. Excuse me. I think the story in that game is really bad. Which is a shame because they really tried. It looks like what's her name? Is that guy still shooting his gun up there? Yeah, he is. I don't understand what that was. Is there someone chasing me? Yeah, there totally is. Oh boy. Nobody's looking for me right now. That's good. I didn't realize there was somebody outside right there. Can I open this? Well, that's something. A lot of enemies to kill right now. Actually, I'll take that. I'm trying to remember. I think you can re-pick up the ammo you use, but maybe I'm thinking of a different game. We'll find out.
How did you get it open so quickly?
You're welcome to give it a try.
Please, time is of the essence. It is imperative we find Leslie before anything should happen to him.
I'm trying to figure out how we talk to this guy.
Experiment number 4. Subject numbers 4 through 13. Brainwave activity diminished, but synchronization achieved. Subjects should begin experiencing a shared consciousness. Previous trials indicated rapid deterioration of consciousness. Their minds became an exquisite mass, an amalgam of mental carrion. I'll have to connect myself if I want to experience their terror before it diminishes.
Oh, let's see. It's kind of cool that they let you do that in this game. Like, look out the windows and shit like that.
something that'll get through this. Maybe a chainsaw or something.
Let's go back to our buddy. At some point we have to fight him. Might as well heal ourselves now. Oh no! That actually worked really well. I was not expecting to put that guy down that easily, so that's impressive. That's really impressive.
I better hold on to this.
I have a lot of upgrades. I should probably go upgrade shit, but I'm not gonna do it right now. That was out of pure blind luck. I was not expecting that.
Wait! Over here! Wait, officer. You must take me with you.
Detective Castellanos.
Leslie should be just ahead. It is imperative that we find him.
Wow, that was the easiest I've ever had of a time with that part of that game. That's really kind of weird. Usually I get screwed on that, so that's impressive. We'll start the next chapter, but we're probably going to end the stream soon. Like I said, we'll be streaming till about 9 o'clock-ish.
Oh, the hospice. Yes. Leslie was being treated here years ago. He'd come here thinking it was familiar and safe.
You know where we are?
Just ahead is the hospice my brother runs. He'll take us in.
That didn't answer my question.
I honestly don't know.
Excuse me.
For all I know, I'm losing my mind and you're just a delusion. But I'd like to think I still have a shred of dignity and an obligation to protect my patient. As an officer of the law, you should too.
I hope his brother's not a jerk, too.
Sure. Sure. Oh, that's not a thing. I kind of want to run around here really quick, see if I can find any shit before shit gets real, I guess. Well, that's cool at least. What else we got here?
What could have happened
Not a good place to be though. Yeah, I know, homie. I'm just a man looking for ammo. Wow, that's actually a lot of ammo for this gun. Wait, hold up. Didn't they just give me shotgun ammo? Was that not shotgun ammo? Then what the hell was that? Oh, that's sure. That's not what I expected that to be. Sure. Well then, excuse me. I keep forgetting I have these grenades too. Those are shotgun rounds. Burn this guy up. No, that's cool. Whatever. I want to go to that save room so we can upgrade, and then we'll probably save it up for this stream. Nice shooting. Well, let's head back outside. Because I hear the music, so I know it's near. That's one part of this game I thought was really cool. Every time I played through it was like that you could hear that music for a save point in a distance, and I thought that was really well done. I hope they bring that back for the second one. But we'll do some upgrading here before. I'd say we made some pretty good progress in this game. Considering this game has 15 chapters, we made it through 4, you know, in a 2-hour block here. That's pretty solid. I know some chapters are going to be longer than others, but I feel like that's pretty good.
You should find this useful.
Cool. I'm not here for that. What are you doing? I need. Oh, okay. I was like, I need to do this. There we go. Let's see what kind of cool upgrades. I like how I can't run right now.
This way, please.
Oh, I think she's gonna do something. Did they give me? Let's look here. I want to upgrade my health gauge for sure. I want to upgrade my sprint time. Okay, melee damage, yes. Kind of want to upgrade the pistol too. Let's see. No. I think that's good. This seems like a good bit of upgrades there, I'd say. All right, let's save the game. Look at this lady just staring at a wall. That's cool. I think you could read shit in this room too, if I remember correctly. Like. Was there? I thought there was another one you could pick up too. Can I not save the game right now? That seems kind of weird, right? Oh, that's right. She's gonna show me something. I kind of forgot about this.
Where are you taking me? You don't talk much.
Detective Castellanos. Do you have a key like this? That key will allow you to open this door. The contents are yours. Please, come back whenever you need to.
Let's see if I can save now. Yes, I can. Alright. And that's going to do it for streaming. The first stream of Evil Within. We'll pick this up tomorrow night. We'll see what time. I will be streaming longer than I did today. Tomorrow for sure. But I think we made pretty good progress for the first part of this game. Go ahead and exit here. I think we made pretty good progress for the first part of this game, I have to say. So, I think the game just froze. There we go. So, pretty good progress, I would say. I think for anybody watching. And like I said, we'll be doing another stream probably tomorrow night. More Evil Within. We're going to try and, like I said, make through... We're going to try and make it through this game as quickly as possible. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching the stream. Make sure you go check out, I put up a new film club video today. It's actually based on the worst movie I've ever seen, which was a movie that came out this year. So I highly recommend you guys go check that out. And then tomorrow there'll be a full review of episode 2 of Batman, the Telltale game, The Enemy Within. I believe episode 2 is called The Pact. So I have played it. Just need to sit down and record a video review of it, which I'll be doing tomorrow. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming by and hanging out.